Not sure how it happened, but started live streaming, but found out I was in a private live stream. Like, oh, I better go check. Like, here I am, Placid Lake. Give you a little 365-degree tour here. The water in this end of the lake is really shallow. Jorge, how's it going? So that end of the lake there, that's a mile and a half away. That's the entrance of the lake. I'm down near the exit here in kind of a cove. That little bridge right down there, that's the exit, which is the beginning of the Clearwater River. Yeah, the water down here, it's about 10 feet deep, but pretty clear. No mud, it's all kind of gravel and rock mostly. It's pretty nice if you're swimming. There's areas it gets to about 4 feet deep, up to about 15. That's just here on the lower end. And a little bit windy. The wind's blowing me the way of the current too, so I have to keep moving myself up current. Yeah, it's good to see everyone in here. Wasn't sure if HHD's thing was done yet or not. If it isn't, feel free to go over there. I'll be doing this for a little bit, so they're still streaming. I don't want to interfere with that. You can always come back. I'll be here. There's a birthday girl. I just don't get many chances, so figured on this vacation I was going to get as many as I could. Tried live streaming last night, just a pop-up one. It was private. I got to figure out how to fix these settings again. I really appreciate everyone who's in here. I was running later than expected. Boat inspection. There was a line all the way down the highway. They got us through pretty quick though, but it took about an hour. Then finding a parking spot. I had to park up the mountain and pack this all the way down. Wasn't much fun. And I actually did start live streaming by noon, but yeah, instead of starting this one, I started a different one. You saw in the thumbnail where the dark water met the light water. This is the dark water here. That's the lighter water back there. And this is just a little bit deeper here, and there's weeds. Down there it's all gravel and rock, so it's nice and clean to swim in. But I'm right on that border now. Used to come here a lot when I was a kid. A little bit overcast, but actually there's a few pretty good sized fires around us. That's what most of it is. You can maybe see the clouds beyond the haze. That's kind of the normal cloud, but it's very hazy today. And you can smell it too. Yeah, row. You know, I'm not the lightest guy, so sometimes walking a bunch doesn't work the best for exercise, but I can actually do this for quite a while and get some needed exercise. Boxer King, hello. Sleepers, hello. Thanks for joining. Good to see you here. I'm not sure. Could just be as far as blurriness, the reception here. I am in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, so kind of lucky we get service at all sometimes. Yeah, maybe some from New York, but we have some pretty big ones nearby. In an area called Paradise, Montana. Um, they're a couple 100 miles away, but they really blew up here last week. And we had a lot of lightning last week, so I'm sure there's little sneaky fires everywhere hiding under the smoke. This is a pretty nice, clean lake. Still wouldn't drink from it, but never gotten any type of itch or anything from it. Yeah, barbecued monkey's the best. I like it with a little bit of Heinz 57 sauce, and then a little crema tartare. I also try not to forget my Grey Poupon. Well, I'm glad to see that we have similar taste there. Nice steady breeze. Not sure how bad it's blowing on the sometimes you just gotta play their game a little bit. I'm trying to do some fishing here, just been trying to figure out the current from different spots. Well, you have to run them through a pepper grinder. That way they don't get stuck in your teeth. Hey, Amy. Good to see you in here. Yep. Actually, kind of trolling. I should be throwing this out. I'm fishing with this pretty big, so less likely to get any perch. Sure if it hit moss. Well, good to see you in here. We have some entertaining characters in chat today. Just caught my ponytail. That was smart. All right. Disaster narrowly averted there. It's actually a really beautiful day except for all the smoke in the air. And I was a fool and wear shorts and nothing to cover my lap, so I'll be a bright red here again. I like to do in my meantime. Oh, all sorts of things. Like enjoying life. That's try to get as much out of each day that you can. I think that's where I'm at. Yeah. Well, I definitely think I'm fishing with the wrong lure here. Probably the wrong time of day. There we go. Don't be loud, watch your ears. I'm not sure, I've never streamed from here before. Um, doesn't show that I have full 5G coverage, but shows that I should have pretty good Wi-Fi coverage. But again, I'm on a little boat in the middle of a big lake, and the service around here is spotty. I do think I can only stream in 480 with my phone service around here. Yeah, I haven't been to this lake in years. Figured I'd seize the opportunity before the summer was over. Should have picked a weekday when it wasn't so busy. Oops. Wild ride. I gotta get resituated here. Whew. All right. Sorry for the wild ride. About to get passed by a jet ski here. Okay. Maybe while I'm trying to get situated here, let you watch what's underwater. See if we see any fishies. Now, let me position even further here. Thank you to those hanging out. No, this is not very exciting. Hopefully it gets more exciting here. There we go. Now I'm getting it figured out. Of course. Hopefully I wasn't too loud for all of you. Yeah, this has a really nice swimming area, this lake, and swimming is always something I've been pretty good at. Enjoyed it. Can endure it for a long time. This lake's always been great for that. There's a lot more weeds than there used to be, though. This area right here used to be clear gravel. Not clear gravel, but fairly clean gravel. Hopefully I'm not showing me baiting the hook. Oh, drop the worm. All right. All right. If this works any better. Yeah, nice light breeze. Water's not too bad for a lake. And this is a pretty decent sized lake for around here. It's kind of in the what they call Lake County area, so there's a bunch of lakes. Including Flathead Lake. Those who know that one. I'm gonna have to, I guess I have a little ways further before I'm gonna have to turn around. Oops. Oh, earthquake. Oh man. There we go. I do have some equipment on order to help remedy this. Oh, wow, can I get straight again? Sorry, people. I see what's going on. Feet of my tripod weren't sitting down. I'm gonna have to put another worm on. By golly. Got some here somewhere. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, hey, Henry. Didn't see anyone in chat there for a while. Haven't caught anything yet today. Did have something biting though just a moment ago. Yeah, this water here. It's not very deep. If I could row really fast, I could hit the jump. That's the exit there. Keep trying to get further out. It keeps getting crowded. Ooh, got some waves here. Yeehaw. Out this way, ways. Really at the mercy of the wind out here. At least it's not bad. It's not as calm as I would like it to be, but go out a little further this time. Hopefully I won't drift back so quickly. Like I was saying at the beginning of the live stream, right there, it's 1.5 miles, maybe just a little over 1.5 miles, and that's the entrance of the lake. Love to go fishing there, but there's no way I'm fighting this thing. If I had one of those pedal kayaks, it would be different. You know, all the haze in the air is from smoke. Lots of fires around this area. One of the biggest is the Paradise fire right now. Definitely get a good upper body workout doing this. What I need. Right. Try to fish from here. We're getting some side waves here in a minute. I should probably point towards them just to be safe. This isn't a unsinkable kayak. I have an open bow. It's like they're in the waves right now. I better sit up. Okay. Sent him out of the worst of it there. Um, there's some around here from time to time. I just think they're sturgeon, but I think some people mistake them for mermaids. Hey, Sony. Good to see you in here. See who else we got there. Yeah, it's been a beautiful day. But, unfortunately, makes it a busy day. Spin this around here for a moment. Hello. Trying to catch something. Is the HHD stream over yet? Felt bad when I realized I was covering up such a special stream, but beginning I told everyone to go over there and finish it. Wearing my Empire Dirt hat. Get them before they're gone. Probably already gone. Check out his merch link. He's got some cool stuff over there. Yeah, instead of staring at this ugly mug, let's look at some mountains and trees. There we go. That's better. Yeah, thanks, Henry. You get one yet, or are you going to get the do-rag? Just get one of the do-rags. I need to get one. Yeah, Sleeper, we have a little better crowd in here now than we did earlier. Always feel bad if those people offend anyone, but I do kind of like messing with them a little bit. I actually learned how to kayak when I was young at a camp at a neighboring lake called Sealy Lake. Learned how to kayak and how to sail a dinghy. Yeah, I really like the long sleeve shirt. I know people talk about, oh, it's so hot in the summer, but I used to work in the summer bucking bales, you know, and for some reason, always felt cooler with a long sleeve shirt. Good lightweight, heavy duty cotton or something like that. But I was also spending the entire day out in the sun. Yeah, I tried to go live last night at what would have been about 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So it would have been 7, let's see, yeah, 7 Pacific and 9 Central, 10 Eastern. Wow, can't believe I remembered all that. I think I got it right. Anyhow, got about 20 minutes into it and realized that I had it on private. Don't know how that setting got changed. Went to start this stream today. I actually was on time, but it started a new stream instead of this stream, and it was a private stream. So I spent 30 minutes like, wonder if everyone's just over at the other streams, but no, Me being a technological dummy. Yeah, it's kind of cute. That family had a little tugboat. The dad had a looked like a little electric trolling motor on his paddle board, and then wife, dog, and kid in tote. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do it. Um, and At one time, when I first set up my channel, I was watching a lot of videos, and it showed me a way that you could preset, like, say, your live, so that when your live ends, it goes to private or not. Well, somehow that got set back on mine, and now as soon as my stream is done, I have to go click it over to public, or else anyone watching it or anyone trying to watch it loses it. But yeah, I need to watch some new. Ooh, we got a bite. Like something was tugging on it. Yeah, like when I originally set up this stream, I set it as public. But when I went in to start it today, I think I just clicked go live instead of opening up this setup stream, basically. Just me being dumb. I don't live stream enough. I do most of my live in the summertime. I learn it, then I forget it again. Just trolling along here with the worm and the wind and the current. Yeah, I was rushing to get to the live because the boat inspection took a full hour, so I didn't get here quite as early as I thought. I thought I'd be here like an hour early and be ready to set up, but I had to unload and go. And then, out of my rush, started the wrong live stream. Well, Henry, I just had a nibble a moment ago. I think I was overzealous and jerking the line. Yeah, I've actually had decent luck fishing this year. The last 3 years I haven't, but had a little better luck this year. I've actually had, that's why a lot of my videos are live streaming me with a net, catching fish with the net. So I catch a lot more fish that way, but I don't have to hook them or anything. But figured while I can, I'd get the kayak out and do a little lake fishing. Oh, the pencil thing does that? Huh. I'm always afraid to press the buttons. I always get like lost. I'll have to remember that. Hopefully I can get my settings right, but if I screw it up, I'll have to keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip. Oh wow, just had a pretty good sized fish jump out here in front. I actually have a phone holder chest rig on order, which will make this a little easier, especially fishing from shore. And then I have another one that's supposed to be for a kayak mount, so that'll make it easier. Because right now I have to hold the tripod between my knees while I try to fish and kayak. Would like to get a shade slash sail for this thing. Make it easier to troll with the lure. Welcome back, Uncle Smiley. Did the HHD stream finish up? Um, Sorry, I just saw your comment there, Sony. I'm actually in, well, I live in Missoula, Montana, so that's kind of way out west, western side of Montana. Today I'm in Lake County, so it's still in the western side, but about, I don't know, 60 miles from Missoula. Okay, yeah. Felt bad about streaming over them, but yeah, I did tell everyone at first to go over there until that was done. Just trying to squeeze in as many lives as I can during the summer while it lasts. Going in reverse here. Further away from people's homes. Yeah, I want to get off of here before George gets on, so to all of you on here, if you can remind me, I want to say it was probably about another hour, but yeah, I wanted to catch that myself, so I'll be fishing and watching the plug, so yeah, if anyone who's on here at that time, please remind me to get off and send everyone that way. He's live right now? Oh, wow. Well, that's earlier than I expected. Well, I guess I'll see y'all over there. Thanks for watching.